I was saying there's no time for me. I can't make time for me. There's no time in my life for me. It's all about everybody else.
I couldn't find time for myself, and my relationship with everybody just suffered as a result of that. I just found myself getting really angry all the time. I was really negative. I was always saying I'm exhausted.
I never looked at giving myself time. I'm an early person. I wake up early and I do most of my things early, but my son gets up early too. If I had to stay up late to organize the dishes and organize the next day and make lunches and all of those things, I almost used to resent it because I was tired and why should I have to do this? I had this mindset.
That mental stuff, making time for myself. Where do I love myself? Where do I love others? Where do I even have time for myself and time for others? And what that looks like and what does that feel like?
There's such simple things that if you had told me those things before, I just would have said, I just don't have time for it. I just don't have time. That's what I would have said. I'm just so full. I was so full and consumed with all that was going on that I just didn't know how to break it down.
To be a happier person, put yourself first, is actually making others happy. I'm much more organised, feeling more in control.
Now I look at it and say, if I just stay up for an hour, get those important things done, then I'm privileged enough to work from home and I have the privilege to be with my kids tomorrow and spend more time with them, rather than looking at it like it's taking time away. It was giving me time. So my mindset is completely shifted.
Now, over the last couple of months, I'm really coming and having that sort of clearness of mind, that clarity and that gentleness, approaching things rather than this madness. Never thought that I would be in where I am now. I think one of the biggest things was I don't have time. And now I've got the time. I just schedule it in.
I've learned that I need time to myself. I need to do exercise. I need to fit that in within my day. It doesn't matter where, as long as it's in there, then I can just set up for the day. So I'm able to prioritise time for myself above other things.
I feel like I'm doing backflips. So if I work 2 hours and I can visually see the family time that I'm giving my kids, it's diminished my mum guilt and giving me much more time to spend on myself. I have time to exercise. I have time for meditation twice a day. So I do it at night before I go to bed. And I have a beautiful nighttime routine now that I never did before, that I never felt like I had time for before.